sports. It's in the game.
Well, that may have just gave a little bit away. Hi there. What's going on? Yeah, this is not a normal stream today. So I just want to go out on the record and say that while I am not an avid golfer or follower of the PGA or anything golf related, I do enjoy playing golf in video game format. Ignore the created player. I haven't messed with the character creation too much. I'm on my second tournament and I'm not that great. My character is I'm starting to level him up. Just for the record, this is not the only game I'm going to play on stream today. We're going to do one round of this tournament. And then I'm going to hop over to the other game that has recently caught my attention on the Microsoft Game Pass or the Xbox Game Pass. Yes, I do have Ultimate. Yes, I'm upset that my rate, that what I'm paying is going up, but I don't think it's too much yet, considering what all you actually get with it, and the fact that I have an Xbox as well. But I do want to feel like I'm getting my money out of it. Yes, we are playing all 18 holes. Thus far, I suck at this course, but my main thing is here. I suck at elevation.
And the Corn Ferry Tour
Dealing with elevation.
Some of the best young talent in the world of golf.
I mean, I did end up -3 after the first round, so I'm not feeling too horrible, but
things starting to slowly take shape.
Anyway, so
for some, it is a race for the top prize.
Shut up. Let's just get to the
like
hole.
To stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. We're looking at a tie at the top at 7 under par. And our featured golfer 4 shots back as we get things going.
Done talking, man. Thank you. All right. So what I'm wanting to do, and this is going to both give me a way to feel like I'm getting more of my money's worth out of my Game Pass, and add a little more variety to the streams, and potentially get some more audience viewer interaction. I think maybe. What I want to do is I want to dedicate our Sunday streams to Game Pass variety, so to speak. So, like right now, we're doing the games that have just recently caught my eye. Like in the past week.
Yeah, that's a beauty there to get this second round underway.
But I'm open to suggestions of games on the Game Pass Ultimate Library. So if anyone has any suggestions for games for me to check out that are available on Game Pass, we could possibly start playing those games on Sundays. Up 35 feet. Compensated for the wind. We're going to botch this, but we're going to try. I hit it a little short. Overhit this. Stop.
That is so well done. On into on this.
I'll take that.
Frank had a good chance.
I'll take that.
At a minimum, a birdie to start the round.
Not often you start on a par 5, and not often you reach the green in 2 or have an eagle putt.
That should do it. Oh!
From 4 feet for birdie.
I mean, we'll still take a birdie.
Yeah, that's a good putt. It's a birdie here at 1. And that's going to take them to 4 under par.
Better start than I had in the first round.
Wolf Creek, but the second really stands out.
Yeah, that tee box is at 9 stories high. It's hard to imagine you can tee up that high, and obviously trying to judge distance is one thing, but also just the visual that you get.
I'm going to regret that. Yep.
Well, right.
Well, that drive was enormous. I know it's in the rough, but that is long.
Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
121 yards is the number we're looking at. And the ball sitting very nicely in the rough.
Do it. Yes, I use the old school 3-click method. Just because
Well, it just comes up
I've
a little shot
I've been
flat, but all in
playing
all, a good
golf
shot out
video
of that
games
rough.
since before
An easy one, 20 feet away.
joysticks on controllers were normal. Super Nintendo, Jack Nicklaus Golf, where I started playing these kind of games. I'm just no good at.
Boy, that's a good stroke. Just a
Close.
fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that.
But I just can't
That
get
finished off for par.
a good hang on
And
using
they'll
the
remain
joystick.
3 back. Now on to the third, first of the short holes here at Wolf Creek. Uphill shot, Frank?
Yes, it's going to play a little longer because of that. Then it's 227 yards off the back tee. Hard to imagine you have a par 3 in amongst this desert. And really, that's all it is. Tee and green. There's not much in between. Well protected, as you can see, by those bunkers. And this green a little smaller than what you'd like for a hole that's around that 230-yard mark.
I'm gonna try this. Weak on it though.
And the
Should have given
uphill
it
shot
all.
there, difficult to judge.
I
in
should have
that
given it
little
all of
short.
it.
Maybe a spot for the lob wedge, a second to the par 3.
Know this, I'm no good at pitching. Might try a flop. What's the wind doing? Oh. Oh, seriously?
Just a little higher or a little harder. Either one of the two would have been so much closer.
That probably the best pitch I've ever pitched. Oh, dear God. Are we being serious right now? That'll go in.
Okay, finished off there for double bogey. And that's going to drop them to 2 under. Back to the tee here at Wolf Creek. A lot of sand along the right side of this fairway leading up to the green, Frank.
Yeah, I can't even count how many bunkers they got down that right side. It's easy to see where not to go. So obviously you want to get that ball up on that left side. And then really it's just a short pitch across. There, this hole's only 383 yards and it won't even really play its distance. But of course you've got to be careful. It's not long, but fairway first once again here. You can see all the problems around there if you do miss this fairway.
Bam! This should be a good one to the top of the fairway.
I'll tell you what, that swing absolutely perfect and a good result as well. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
Not much breeze, actually, honestly. Oh, I've unlocked new options. Or, dang it, no!
Gonna have to accelerate through the sand here to give this enough carry.
Oh, okay.
Okay, pretty big swing necessary there, and that's not all that bad from that far away.
Boot.
That's in. It is a good par here at number 4.
Oh, save that
And
one.
they'll remain at -2. How about this hole, Frank? Par 5, 5th.
If you stand on this tee for the first time, you've got virtually no idea where you've got to aim. Do you aim it left of those bunkers? Do you aim it over the sort of the canyon? Really, the answer is how far do you hit it, because that is going to determine the line that you hit it on. Avoid the water, that little stream, but you can always have a drink on the way if you want to, I guess. Second shot plays uphill, but this is a relatively short par 5, so very reachable. But you've got to see, you've got to flight that second shot. You want to make sure that ball's coming in nice and high to this green that's perched up.
Pretty sure I can reach. Oh!
Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank.
Say 4. And wow, that was short. Oh, stop rolling.
Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5, Frank. Got everything.
Thank God it's
out
a
of
par
that.
5.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
I feel like that's not a good idea with the way that's sloped. Okay, it stayed up there.
Yep, played that nicely. That'll work out just fine. 8 feet remaining here for birdie.
Oh, and it's a straight ass in putt.
Yes, a good read. It's a birdie here at 5. And they'll move now to 3 under par.
Okay, so we started fixing the double bogey.
Excellent hole at Wolf Creek, the par 4-6, 447 yards. If you're going to hit driver off the tee, keep in mind there is a creek out there, and that approach is uphill to a hard green. This hole's all you want.
There. Blast it. We're going to pass that creek. Hopefully we'll stay out of the stand, but we're going to hit the stand. I think I did the same thing on my last
there,
attempt.
but it's going to wind up in the bunker. And this not a distance you practice all that often with your bunker shots.
Go on.
We talk so much about that dreaded long bunker shot, and that was played beautifully. I would take that any day of the week.
We turn to Nota Begay the third for this look at
Getting better at recovery.
And this is a nice, smooth right to left.
Yes, that's a good
This
thing.
is the go zone.
Good side effect of sucking. You get good at recovery. This is not going to be an easy putt.
Boy, that's a good shot.
Ooh.
Just a fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that.
There was a time,
Safe for par here at the
specifically Tiger Woods 07.
Keep 'em at 3 under.
I could knock those down all day long. I haven't quite got it on this one.
For seventh hole, is this a reachable par 4, Frank?
Distance-wise, you would think so, but
I mean, I'm getting close.
Has done something to avoid
I've knocked a few of them down.
It would take a mammoth
I've
tee
not
shot,
gotten consistent
something like
yet.
300 yards through the air if you're going to try and even drive this green. Is the risk worth it? Well, if you're just playing with your friends, maybe it is. Otherwise, you just lay it up just past those those bunkers on the right and the left. Get it down there on the flat. A little pitch you would think is simple, but because of the slope of this fairway, chances are you might not get a flat lie, and that's going to make that second shot that much harder.
Little black.
Oh, not holding back. This is a big swing.
Oh. Not out of bounds.
Put a birdie on the card here yesterday, don't forget.
I think I did it out of, oh God.
Oh, missed it right. Just didn't have the right line. That one finished
I have a hard time reading these greens.
And they'll remain right where they are.
trying to follow the lines it gives me, and
Frankie,
they're
eight
not
here at Wolf
quite
Creek in
right.
Mesquite, Nevada is really the signature par 3, isn't it?
I'd go so far, Rich, to say this is a great par 3. Doesn't matter where it was played, the stream that sort of comes all the way down there and surrounds the left side of the screen makes this hole really daunting. Logic would say if you're going to miss the screen, obviously you'd miss it to the right, but it's just a beautiful hole. And then you put the fact that the canyon frames the whole hole itself. It's beautiful.
I'm not. Club selections, right?
Well, that's starting a little right. That's going to need to hold on.
Oh no.
Yep, that is too far right and into the water guarding this par 3.
Target line and point of entry are about the same.
Now a third.
Try it.
And that is not the worst shot in the world, but obviously could have been better.
Certainly. Definitely hoping to try and get inside 3 feet, but it's a little outside that.
Just going to sneak on by.
Ah, dang it.
Okay, so that one finished off with double bogey. And they'll drop back now to 1 under par.
Dang it.
Finishing up the front side here at Wolf Creek with the 390-yard par 4 ninth. Bit of a breather here. Time to pull out the big stick and let it rip. Find the fairway. And a birdie is definitely in play.
We need it. Get on the green in 1. It'd be even better. Looks like kind of a chance. We're loving crap out of it. Turn this match around. We think you turn this round around. We're not quite going to reach the green.
Some frustrations taken out there after that last hook. That was a big swing, and it is going to be a big result.
A little short for that.
Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. 15 feet away.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
Great putt that is. It's a birdie here at the 9.
I knew I could hit those.
Front 9 of 30.
Oh, those are so hard for me.
The par 4 10th, and Frank, what's the right way to attack this hole?
A little deceiving off the tee here, Rich, because you don't see the full width of
Okay.
the fairway because of the desert down the right side. You do see those bunkers down the left. 280 yards take them completely out of play. And it's a fun green, obviously protected by those bunkers on the left and that little one-pop bunker on the right. But be aware of the contours of this green and just be aware, too, where they stick the flag. In that front section, then this is certainly a birdie hole.
It'd be decent.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot that is set up just fine. Second shot coming up. Note is down there.
147 to the hole. Pin is on the front left part of the green.
All right, this should be pretty decent. I'll go with
Oh, that ball limps its way onto the green, but yeah, you never know. One putt away.
Here we go.
I
This
misread
one
the
for Bill.
height.
Fraction off target, but you can't get the speed any better than that. So that's in for par to start this backside. And they're going to stay right where they are.
Front nine was rough, to say the least.
Frank, another really rugged hole. This is the par 3 11th here at Wolf Creek.
Rich, remember that book, Dead Solid Perfect? This is what this hole's all about, because you must hit that tee shot solid. You've got to carry all the trouble in front of you, and remind yourself too, there's enough green grass down there. Not necessarily green, but green grass around there. A good shot safely on the putting surface here, and this green's not too severe. But this is a fun par 3 just to look at, or even at least experience.
And oh my goodness.
This one should run a second to this par 3.
What?
Yeah, it is a game of touch.
Rolled
There's
the
evidence
wrong
right there.
way.
When the touch is out. What a difference it makes. That ball went a long way fast.
Married. That one was bullshit. That should have been in.
Safely in. Yeah, it's a bogey here at number 11. And they'll fall back to 1 under par. Now to the par 5 12. Pretty big hole with a really big green.
And a really good blue.
Yeah, this is not my course.
There. That's to be avoided off this tee, that's for sure. A good drive that avoids all of that. And then the hole is certainly reachable, but as you can see, water creeps in again, back right on this hole. So just don't get too cavalier here. A 5 wouldn't be the worst score. I know you want better, but believe me, seen many as 6s and 7s racked up here at 12.
Sight line. Did what I wanted it to. Stay up there. Stay. Don't roll down that hill.
At this point in the round, you're trying to find a rhythm, hit fairways, hit the middle of the club face. That's what they did right there.
Roach? No. Maybe.
Oh, that second shot just ran out of fairway, but still, nice little pitch shot and a good chance to make 4 at par 5.
Pip is a maybe. I have made those. I have made a chip
This is
shot.
a 13-footer. Goodness, that is too bad. That would have been a good birdie, but not to be.
Need to start making those.
That one safely in. It's par here at 12. And they're going to stay at -1.
Oh, it's just going to keep getting harder. Or this course
13th hole, and Frank Wolf Creek
coming up on the hardest holes on the course.
You can stand on a tee like this and say, you know what? I'm going to take this one over the mountains.
And then, if you do, then you flip the coin. Is it in play or is it out of play? This is one hole. You just you realize you're in the middle of the desert, that's for sure. And one hole that you think, well, if I play this hole a couple of times, I might just get the hang of it.
regret blasting that. Right into the sand.
And you saw that one kick up some sand. It is indeed in the bunker. Gonna have to give this.
That said, I've been liking this pick shot.
Okay.
Recovery, we can get a birdie out of that.
Remain for birdie.
Oh, come on. Oh!
2-3 feet past the hole. Okay, safely in for par here at 13. And they'll remain.
Should have been a birdie.
Certain holes in golf, you just want to pull out the phone and snap a picture and just soak it all in. This is one of those holes, the 14th at Wolf Creek, 444 yards. Spectacular, isn't it?
It might be in the rough, but that was absolutely crushed.
Not a big issue, though it is in the rough. Should have a go at this one. Second shot now, 14th hole.
Compensating for the side of the hill as well. I got you.
I like the looks of this one.
Oh, I just needed a little backspin on it.
You could really aim at the middle of just about every single green. If you did it all day long, some of those would finish up close, and you'd have plenty of birdie putts.
There's one, finally.
Perfect there, down the slope. It's in for a birdie. And they'll get it now to 2 under. We start our finishing stretch.
All right, let's carry this.
392 yard par 416. A good drive over a canyon is required. 2 greenside bunkers must be avoided on the approach.
Excellent. A little too much.
Gonna wind up smack dab
That
in the middle of the green.
I didn't mean to I didn't mean to get that
birdie here
boost
at
in there.
15.
Yeah, and there's 2 things to think about with this putt, that right to left break and also the slope. It is quite quick and will demand a soft touch.
Ah,
Close. Couldn't ask for much more on that.
I'm giving it a little bit more power.
Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And they'll remain right where they are.
4, a 5, and a 4.
Short
Gotta get
putt
some
for the
birdies.
16th hole measures only 393
Really
yards.
using eagle on that 5,
As is
but
the
I'm
case
not
with
crossing
pretty much every
fingers.
hole. Despite the yardage, there's
Got the
no trouble.
reach.
It does. It plays tricks on the mind's eye here. It looks like it's a dog leg going one way, then back the other way. But really, it's built as a straight hole just across the canyon. And that's the way you've got to play it. I don't think you can drive the green, even the longest hitters at 393 yards. But just a nice drive down there. Take the bunkers on, get it past there. And then before you know it, you've got a little wedge in here. And it should set up nicely for a birdie.
It'd be a fairly easy
This one
hole.
starting a little left off the tee.
Okay.
That had to be in
That's-
the rough. The whole
Mwah.
way, one more bounce back on the fairway.
Yeah, let's just no. On it. Be a long putt.
Birdie putt now at 16.
A very makeable look here. Get the ball started and let it trickle down to the hole.
Trickle down.
Not quite online, and that'll drift a couple feet by. Okay, that'll be a par here at 16. They're going to stay right where they are. This is a terrific hole right here at Wolf Creek. All the risk reward you want in a great par 5. The 17th is 562 yards. If you can bomb your drive, it goes all the way down the hill. That'll give you a chance to get home in 2. But if not, beware, that ball could come back into the lake. That left side.
Could have been worse.
So
It
that's
could have been a lot
for
worse.
second shot, missing the fairway with the drive, now in the rough.
Get enough backspin on it.
It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5 the second, you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just leave that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
Had a pretty good run at it. That would have been a nice eagle, but couldn't quite find the line.
Needed that eagle so bad. Take a birdie.
A birdie finished off here at 17. And they'll gain a stroke.
This has not been a good day.
Finishing hole here at Wolf Creek is only 307 yards. Frank, where's the trouble here?
Short and to the right of this par 4. Really, there's a multitude of options off this tee. You could hit an iron, you could hit a fairway wood. Even some might try and hit a driver, but you know, that's a little too risky. There's too many problems up ahead if you try and take this hole on. Really a short club off the tee, leaving yourself some area of 100, 70 yards, and you're going to be putting for birdie more often than not.
Little blast. And reach that green. Hooked it.
Well, that's on a pretty good line so far.
I'll take it. Oh, freaking take it.
I mean, that is a sight to behold. What a spectacular shot we just saw on the par 4 with a drive in one.
Not. Seven. 1. Swung. What? Oh!
Speed was right what you want, but the eagle putt doesn't go down. Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. Okay,
We'll take a birdie.
at the last. It is a birdie finish. And that will be a touch worse than round
Top
1.
10.
It is a second round, 71. Frank, you and I have covered golf around the world. I have never seen anything
Kinda.
like Wolf
I
Creek
kind of
Golf
want to
Club.
go ahead and do
I don't
round
think you can build
3.
a golf course in this sort of area like this, but they have, and they've succeeded. It's a wonderful course to play.
Maybe spend a couple points on putting. What did I? Oh, yes, I did. 4 points. Pro Pass, I'm not paying for anything, but we're taking the free unlocks. Game experience. You know what? Maybe that's our sign to switch games. I'm gonna throw the BRB screen up. Which game? Coming off of the fact that Game Pass comes with EA Play. There's. I guess I can go through and show. Playing that is not accurate. It's 144 hertz VSync. G-Sync. Pretty all the way. I mean, we're not cranking the ray tracing. Going to monitor FPS a little bit and see how this does while streaming. See if we need to tweak any of this. I have not gotten very far. So since we're starting the game on stream, we'll just go ahead and start from the beginning.
I knew him as Solus. Smart, thoughtful, loved to hear himself talk. But long ago, he had
Boom, it's capped at 300 frames a second.
Ancient elven god of lies, or heroic rebel against tyranny, depending on which story you believe. In his desperate fight against the corrupt elven gods,
so 300 is the engine cap.
Them, creating a veil that split our world from the raw magic of the Fade. He had won. But the veil cost the elves everything. Their magic, their freedom, even their immortality. Now, Solus wants to tear down that veil and undo the damage he caused, even if that means our world has to burn. Somebody's got to stop him, and that's where you come in.
Alrighty, somebody stop it. And play as an elf. For warrior class and these. is a Grey Warden. Ancient military orders sworn to battle Darkspawn and other monsters. The Wardens undergo secret, unbreakable rites that grant them supernatural powers against the dark. Bonded in blood, gain reputation with the Grey Wardens more quickly. Blight Killer, deal increased damage versus Darkspawn. Vigilant training, base defense and health are greatly increased. This sounds like this is the tank slash it's a Veil Jumper. This daring group explores ancient elven ruins in the Arlothian forest. Although founded by elves, they welcome anyone brave enough to face Arlothian's reality warping magic. Close to the Veil. Gain reputation with Veil Jumpers more quickly. Attuned Strikes deal increased damage versus Fade Touched. Keen Eye deal slightly increased critical and weak point damage. That's a maybe. Shadow Dragons. A Shadow Dragon is underground resistance, opposes corrupt rulers and slavery in Tevinter. I'm sorry, I'm probably going to butcher a lot of crap when I'm reading these. Coming from all walks of life, they're determined to bring justice to the people. Light in the dark. Gain reputation with the Shadow Dragons more quickly. Never to rise. Deal increased damage versus Venatori. Resourceful. Your class-specific resource regenerates slightly faster. Lords of Fortune. I don't think I'll be running this one. Rook is a Lord of Fortune, an informal collection of explorers, hunters, and treasure seekers from Rivian. The Rowdy Lords are famed for both daring exploits and narrow escapes. Together in glory, gain reputation with the Lords of Fortune more quickly. Healthy competition, deal increased damage versus mercenaries. Relentless, perform takedowns on enemies with slightly less effort. Let's just read the buffs. Recognize name, gain reputation with the Moon Watchers more quickly. Deal increased damage versus undead and demons. You can apply additional affliction stack on targets. Van Crows. Dude, that armor is badass. Holds an extra potion. You know what? I like it for the armor and the extra potion. That said, I haven't gotten far enough to know the Darkspawn are a problem like right from the beginning. But they're also, at least the ones I've faced so far, aren't that bad. I think we're going to go Antivan Crows. And we are here for the story as well. We'll go... Keeper. We shall call you Salah.
Time to get to work. What's he been saying now?
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 I like masculine.
What's he been saying now? What's he been saying now?
Yes,
What's he been saying now?
What's he been saying now? What's he been saying now?
go with that one.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him. Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual. After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Minrathous, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local
Just a
expert.
second.
So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact. Let's try this again. Where's Nev Gallus?
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
Nev Gallus is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I'm not leaving until I know where she is. Be ready to talk by the time I get to you.
Darling, you're adorable.
You just crash?
Not enough gold in the world for this.
Hurry now!
Seriously? Does it just not like me streaming it?
She'd like you to stay a while.
Been having no problems. GPU driver crashed. Block. That edge of instability. Find out if that jumps back into the game we were playing or if that jumps into the game I was playing on my own.
So, where were we? Oh, right. Him.
Here's my audio.
Our best plan is to stop the Dreadwolf before he can perform his ritual.
How can I not hear it?
After following his trail across half the known world, we finally tracked him to Manrathus, capital of the Tevinter Imperium. But to find the Dreadwolf in a city this big, we need a local expert. So, naturally, our story begins where all great stories begin. With the seediest bar in town. And a missing contact.
Okay, now I can hear it.
Let's try this again. Where's Nev Gallus?
Okay, good. Jumped into the same one.
You think you can come into my bar and make demands?
You run warm.
Nev Gallus is my only shot at finding the Dreadwolf. I'm not leaving until I know where she is. Be ready to talk by the time I get to you.
Darling, you're adorable.
I don't get to fight this.
Not enough gold in the world for this.
Tarek, now!
Meet Bianca. She'd like you to stay a while.
Nev Gallus.
Dumat Plaza. The Venatori cultists took her to Dumat Plaza.
Thanks. Your friend Nev Gallus is at Dumat Plaza.
I heard. That's why you're my second in command. Although, for the record, there was probably an easier way to do that than fighting an entire bar.
What did I have to worry about? You were there watching my back.
Yeah.
Come on. Harding will be worried.
All right. Break's over.
Just glad they got voice actors so I don't have to
Hope
read
Ned's as
it.
good at finding people as you claim.
She's the best damn detective I've ever met. If she says she's got a lead on Solus, I believe her. The Archon's palace. Something must have gotten them riled up.
Should we be in more of a hurry to get out of here?
We don't want to look conspicuous. Just get out of here nice and casual. Find Nev Gallus and stop Solus.
You still think you can talk him down before he starts his big ritual?
That ritual is going to tear down the veil. The only thing separating us from the Fade and an endless number of demons. I have to talk him down.
Wait! But I didn't do anything!
Get down.
Are they after us? Is it because of the bar?
Word travels fast in Minrathous.
We've got to help her.
We don't have time to get arrested, especially if we... Oh, crap.
We're too late.
The ritual started. But if we hurry, we can still stop Solus before it finishes. Let's go! Harding's this way. She'll get us to Dumont Plaza, then Nev will get us to Solus.
Watch out! Is Solus summoning demons on purpose?
My guess is the veil is weakening, and they're slipping through the cracks.
And when the veil comes down completely,
then the whole world is going to look a lot like this. Come on, this way. It should get us to Harding.
Say, this game looks phenomenal.
You're safe now. Get inside and bar the doors quick as you can, okay?
Thank you, miss.
Harding, you all right?
I've been doing what I can to help. The ritual must be weakening the veil. There are a lot of scared people out here.
And a lot of demons. Haven't seen this many come through the Fade in years.
And what about you two? Are you okay?
fought some demons, and the Archon's palace took a few shots at us. Nothing we couldn't handle.
Speak for yourself.
Have you got my gear?
Right over there. Where's Nev Gallus? Wasn't she at the meeting point?
Venatori got to her first. They grabbed her before we arrived and paid off the bar owner to keep it quiet.
I'm not surprised our detective did something to piss off a cult of murderous blood mages, but their timing stinks. The bar owner said the Venatori took Nev to Dumont Plaza. Can you get us there, Harding?
Not a problem. I saw Dumont Plaza while I was scouting the area, and it was crawling with Venatori. Follow me.
Eyes up. We've got company.
Demon. Here they come.
Get to Dumont Plaza and find Nev.
Okay.
You two all right? Patch yourselves up if you need it. You are in violation of Imperial order.
Oh no, I think that's Dumont Plaza.
Let's move.
I don't get it. If Solus tears down the veil, doesn't that destroy everything?
Solus up. Auditory cultists! Reinforcements to be here soon!
I hate these assholes. Looks like the Venatori put up a barrier to block the way. bunch of cultists, aren't they?
The crows have taken up contracts on them. Nasty bastards.
Yep, that's them.
They're allies of Nevgalus! Kill them all! Baricentros! The Venatorios! Venatori, take your revenge!
Another barrier. But it looks like Nev's work, not the Venatori's.
There's Nev.
Varric, hiding. Not the worst timing.
Nev, it's so good to see you. We thought the Venatori had kidnapped you.
They thought the same thing. A lot of Venatori in this city have reason to hate me. Figured I'd play along. Find out who wanted to settle the score this time. Then the sky started raining demons. So I'm back on the job.
Appreciate it. Rook, this is Nev Gallus, our local expert. She's gonna help us find Solus. Nev, meet Rook. Harding and I found them a while back. Thought we could use an expert.
So there's a 240 mil AIO
Like the
is
chess piece.
One of the
barely
on the board,
enough
lines.
for a 9800 X3.
We came prepared for a rescue. Looks like you were way ahead of us.
A rescue? You're sweet.
You said you had a lead?
I haven't seen Solus in person, but I did find hints of old magic, similar to what you get in elven ruins. I traced it to a building beneath Our Lady of Victory. That's where your man is hiding.
Then let's go. Before this ritual he's doing gets any worse.
Worse, this ritual's already drawing more power than I'd expect from a dozen mages. You told me he was working alone.
I also told you he was an ancient elven god.
An elven god. Well, whatever he is, he's causing trouble in my city. Let's go.
All citizens in the Canal District must remain in their homes.
So if we do catch Solus, or the Dread Wolf, whatever he calls himself, what's the plan?
He wants to bring down the veil. Hopefully that ritual takes his full attention.
So we catch him while he's doing his ritual, so he can't fight us.
That's the hope. If it comes to a straight-up fight, we're dead. I'm getting too old for this.
There. That's the building I tracked Solus to.
Looks like the Venatori also found it. And then demons found them.
Enchantment on the entrance. Venatori. They must have tracked the magic to this building as well.
And then the demons found them.
Couldn't have happened to a nicer bunch.
Let's go in here.
So this is the Dreadwolf's hideout.
One of them, at least. Not sure how long he's been here.
Some of this looks ancient.
Solus has been around longer than Minrathous itself.
Hidden over here.
Broken chains. Solus is freeing slaves.
Solus hates slavery. One of the few things we actually agreed on.
He said the other elven gods were tyrants who oppressed his people. He was trying to help them.
What do you see?
No sign of Solus. Just a big glowing window or mirror or something.
Well, that sounds ominous.
Gotta say, they
More demons. Locked. There must be a way to open it. Let's look around.
Air's full of magic. Solus used a lot of power for something.
Solus, the Dreadwolf, Fen'Harel. He's got a lot of names.
I always called him Chuckles.
Nice work.
Let's see what's on the other side.
chest there. What's hidden in here?
This the big glowing window you saw earlier, Rook?
It's called an alluvian. They're elven and very old.
Really good job on
From
the
one
wall.
place to another. Solus uses them to get around quickly.
Graphics on this game are just absolutely beautiful. I can't say anymore. They're beautiful. And, you know, 4070 Super 9800X 3D running on ultra settings, 1440p resolution, and streaming and getting 100 FPS.
The tremors are getting worse.
And we've got demons.
the demons were bad back in Minrathous.
The Fade's a mess this close to the ritual. No telling what could come through.
Excuse me.
Does it feel like those tremors are getting worse?
Keep moving and try not to think about it.
Full on potions again.
We get tremors every time one of those big crystals at the ritual site lights up.
Not many of them left to light. Might want to hurry.
Good on potions.
Almost there. Quite a few of them, aren't there?
Nothing compared to how many will get if Solus finishes his ritual.
We have to stop this demon quickly.
Watch the lightning.
How did a demon this large get through the veil?
It's a pride demon. Damn thing probably sets Solus's ego.
Everyone all right?
Good enough. Let's get to Solus.
All right. I'll take it from here.
Are you sure?
Positive. You three just keep the demons off me while I talk to him.
Varric, Solus isn't gonna stop just because an old friend asks nicely.
Solus needs someone to sell him another option, to help him justify changing his mind.
We've got your back. If anyone can get through to him, you can.
Thanks, Rook. Whatever else he is, he's my friend. And if he won't listen to me, and he'll hear from Bianca.
More demons.
Take care of the team for me. Hey, Chuckles.
Yeah.
Hope I'm not interrupting.
Let's buy him some time.
I hope Varric is getting through to Solus.
Better talk fast. We can't hold these demons off forever.
The veil is a wound inflicted upon this world. It must be healed.
By drowning the world in demons?
I have taken precautions to minimize the damage, Varric.
Minimize the... People are dying right now. You need to listen. Please.
People are always dying. It is what they do.
You know what they do more than dying? They live.
Shit. We need a better plan.
Do you want me to take the shot?
Won't work. He's too powerful.
What if we disrupt the ritual?
How?
See those statues? If we break the scaffolding holding that one up, the whole thing will come down on Solus.
It's risky. Interrupting a ritual of this scale will have consequences.
And what about the demons? Varric needs us to hold them off.
Right. You two stay here. I'll bring down the statue.
What? No. Stepping into all that raw magic is suicide.
The storm could tear you apart.
Anyone got a better idea?
Fine, but you'll need backup. I'm with you.
I'm a mage. I'll go.
Either way, someone needs to stay back and deal with the demons.
Let's go, Nev. Harding, keep the demons busy.
Good luck.
This is it!
We need to break down the scaffolding.
Why? Why tear down the veil? Knowing all the lives it'll cost.
We shared a journey years ago. Do you believe that I would do this if there was some other better option?
The pillar's weak, but...
It isn't falling! We need to push it!
Right!
Together! Now!
You came a long way and made a valiant effort, Varric, but this story does not end with my downfall.
Or does it? But no, he's right. It doesn't end with his downfall. It begins with his downfall. And then we have to clean up the mess from his downfall. Back, no. So yeah, what other games off of Game Pass would you guys want to see me play? Let me know in chat. Maybe join my Discord. Then let me know in there. It's actually important for the next part. And so it begins.
You
The
have
Veil
no
God.
idea what you have done. Soulless. I know what I did. I stopped you from destroying the world.
I was not destroying the world. When you disrupted my ritual, the magical energies pulled me here, into the Fade.
Okay, so that's why you're here. But why am I here?
Your physical body is unconscious, but you shed a few drops of blood at the ritual site. Enough for a tenuous connection.
Blood magic?
Firstly, I abhor the use of blood magic. Secondly, had I the power to control you, I would already have used it.
Alright, you brought me here to talk. What are we talking about?
The Evanurus, or as you would call them, the Elven Gods. The creatures that escaped. In ancient times, they ruled the elves, but that was not enough. They sought not just to be obeyed, but to be worshipped. When I rebelled, they drew on the horrific magic of the Blight, corrupting all they saw until I trapped them. Thanks to you, though, I am now trapped, and the blighted Elven Gods walk free.
How am I supposed to trust anything you're saying?
You saw them escape from my prison.
I also saw you bringing down the veil.
I had a plan.
Varric always said you'd have a big explanation for why none of this was your fault.
Varric?
Yeah, he said that's your style. Never quite lies, clever half-truths that let you convince yourself you're doing the right thing. He tried to talk to you anyway, and now he's hurt.
Varric is quite practiced at shading the truth himself.
So those things that got out, you said they were gods?
They said they were gods. Blighted, tyrannical, sadistic gods. It took all my power to imprison them millennia ago, but I am certain you will be fine.
That's really helpful. What are you, the elven god of sarcasm?
Lies, treachery, and rebellion, depending upon the story. And how could I help? I do not have my ritual dagger. I cannot access my network of mirrors to travel from the lighthouse to anywhere in the world. All I can offer is what I know.
Helpful advice from the elven god of, and I am quoting you here, lies, treachery, and rebellion.
Depending on the story.
Hmm.
Algernon and Gillenane are your problem to solve. This is your responsibility now.
Why tear down the veil? Listen.
You have no idea what you have done.
Varric did survive.
Responsibility now.
Well, look who's still with us.
Varric? You're okay. But I saw Solus stab you. You fell.
Trust me, kid. I've had worse. And it'd take more than a flesh wound to stop me. Don't think
He's
I'll
but
be
a scratch.
on the field anytime soon, though.
We've got to get better. We need you leading the charge.
You stopped Solus from flooding the world with demons, Rook. Not me. Besides, I can't do much leading from bed.
But something else escaped, Varric. Something...
Rook, you've got this. I've seen your work. Like your impulsive rescue of those captives from the Antam slavers. There's a reason I dragged you into this whole Solus mess. You're clever, adaptable, and you don't know when to quit.
Rook, look who's awake. I've been searching the place for Lyrian potions. Didn't mean to intrude.
Not at all. I was just about to have a look around.
Oh, be careful if you go outside, Rook. It is a long way down. The Illuvian led us into something, and it's in the Fade. Because that's what we needed. The dream world.
Then I really need to look around.
Can't hurt. In theory. And we need to talk about our next move. Maybe find Harding? She went outside somewhere. There's a table in the central area here. I'll meet you both there.
Go ahead, Rook. Me, I need to sleep. See you later, kid.
He's Harding, Heat Scout for the Inquisition. Shadow. Always chasing things. Yeah, I think I remember Harding from Dragon Age Inquisition. I think I remember Varric. Solus, I kind of remember. It's been a while since I played a Dragon Age game. A long while.
Rook, you're awake. And we're...
In the Fade.
This is where people come when they dream, but dwarves don't dream. And somehow I'm here.
Yeah, it's unreal. Nev thought we should talk about what to do next.
We should. But maybe look around a little. We might be here a while.
We'll find out. Inside.
So, we stopped the ritual.
And Varric paid the price.
Hey, Varric made his choice to go talk with Solus. He knew the risks. We all did.
And now Solus is gone. And we're here. Wherever here is. Besides in the Fade.
Solus called it the Lighthouse.
He did? When?
In my head, Solus showed up while I was out cold to gripe about us breaking his ritual.
He's mad about us destroying his ritual?
Sounded like it. When the ritual went wrong, he ended up trapped in some kind of prison.
You're sure that wasn't just a dream? It's a reasonable reaction.
Solus can speak with people in their dreams. Even kill them.
I'm not in danger. He can only barely reach me. I bled a little when I got knocked out.
So Solus is using blood magic? Like any normal mage would to play with your mind?
But he's not a normal mage, like I told you. He's an elven god.
Putting together
He's
a
a
nice
god.
ritual doesn't make him a god.
I don't care about the philosophy. In terms of his power against ours, he's a god.
All right, well, we've stopped the ritual and there doesn't seem to be an immediate danger. For now. You're certain Solus can't use blood magic to affect your mind?
I'm not certain of anything. But we're not out of danger.
What do you mean?
Solus had two of the other elven gods imprisoned. When he got trapped, they escaped.
So those things we saw come out of the Fade when the ritual went wild, those are...
Elganon and Gillenane. Two of the ancient elven gods that Solus rebelled against. They're our next target.
So we set our sights on a pair of elven gods. Like it's easy.
Who else is gonna do it? If they're loose, they need killing.
They were evil tyrants who enslaved their people. We need to stop them.
Solus says Elganon and Gillenane drew on the Blight for power and became corrupted. That was when he imprisoned them.
So instead of one god running around, we have two. And they're not just powerful, they're blighted.
We need to get out there and stop them.
Just like that. We're down a man without Varric. We can't just rush in.
I know you're hurt, Nev, but the rest of us need to do something.
I'll be ready to fight when it's time, but we need to investigate, then figure out what we're dealing with.
And how many more people will get hurt, get killed, while we spend time investigating?
Right, though.
If Elganon and Gillenane are worse than Solus, we can't go in blind. We need to know what they can do and what they want.
But we only have Solus's word about all of this.
Then let's go investigate for ourselves. We find out what we're dealing with, and then we take our shot.
Fine.
Blind.
The
Like
Illuvian
that.
led us here instead of back to Minrathous.
Let's hope it goes back to the ritual site. Maybe we can find some clues at the scene of the crime.
Nev, are you okay to go?
It's a headache. I've worked with worse.
All right then. Let's get back to the ritual site.
The Illuvian has its own special room. It's just down the stairs.
For all we know, there's a dozen demons waiting on the other side of that Illuvian.
If it even takes us back to Arlothin.
Nev, you should
Arla.
for this.
Don't worry about me. Shall we?
Let's do this.
It's quiet. Well, isn't that a surprise?
There's the ritual site. But if the gods really did get out, they're not here anymore.
Right, let's take a look around and see if we can find...
Cut it down!
I'm trying! It's not working! I can't contain it!
I'm trying to do that. I don't quite understand.
Strife? Irulan? It's me, Lace Harding.
Harding? What are you doing back in Arlothin?
It's complicated.
I can see that.
Rook, Nev, this is Strife and Irulan. Varric and I met them when we first started hunting down Solus. They're Veil Jumpers, experts in ancient elven magic.
Hardly experts. I should have been able to shut that artifact down. I'm sorry, Tarith.
It's not your fault. Since the sky ripped open, the magic's been surging. Bunch of artifacts that had been dormant for centuries started coming alive. This is because of Finn Harel's... sorry, Solus's ritual, isn't it? You all were supposed to stop him.
We did stop him. The sky's not pulling itself apart anymore, is it?
But
it didn't go as cleanly as we hoped. Solus got pulled into the Fade, and two somethings got pulled out. Or someones, I mean. Two of the Evanurus. Elganon and Gillenane.
Mathalanast.
The elven gods of old. The Evanurus.
If they truly have returned.
Then things just got a whole lot worse.
So Elganon and Gillenane are loose. Which means what?
You thought Solus was bad. He's a bit of a bastard, true. But next to them, let's just say they weren't known for their kindness.
There's a reason Solus led a rebellion against the Evanurus, and a reason he imprisoned them.
But now they've escaped.
Tareth is in bad shape. We need to get him back to the camp.
We've still got dozens of Veil Jumpers unaccounted for.
How can we help?
We need to find Belara Luther. She's the best there is at working with our ancient artifacts.
And also at blowing them up.
She was off looking for another artifact before this ritual shook everything loose. If anyone can get a handle on all this wild magic and the artifacts it's setting off, it'll be her.
Right. You get your friend back to your camp and... we'll find Belara.
Nev, I need you to stay with Strife and Irulan, alright?
I'm fine.
You're the best detective in Minrathous. You can help the Veil Jumpers here. If trouble shows up, they could use your skills.
Fair enough.
We'll meet you back at the Veil Jumper camp. It's just south of here.
Belara's out near some elven ruins to the west. At least she was 3 days ago. I'd start your search there.
Good luck, Rook. And thank you.
Back to gameplay now. Maybe get some of our frame rate back. It's been taking a hit to that. I still just can't get over how good this is.
There's something strange about this fog.
It all feels a little off. Like everything shifted a little bit. Is that suit of armor moving? Gotcha. Oh, people. Where'd you come from?
Belara? Belara Luther. Strife and Irulan sent us to find you.
Who are you, exactly?
Call me Rook.
Lace Harding.
Protocol is to wait a full week before they send anyone out to look for me. I've only been gone 3 days.
Well, the situation's changed. For the worse, unfortunately. Our gods, Elganon and Gillenane, they've escaped from Fen'Harel's prison. And by all accounts, they want to destroy the world.
Oh, yes, that is very much for the worse. Okay, wait. I need a second.
I've had a couple of days, and I'm still trying to wrap my head around it.
It does sort of explain a few things, though.
Like what?
The surge of raw magic in the area. These artifacts started waking up a while ago, but in fits and starts. One here, a couple there. Then, a couple of days ago, the sky split open. And now, raw magic. Thick as fog. Only a god, or gods, could have done that. There's something kind of exciting about it. And dangerous. Really dangerous. Dangerous enough that I was gonna head back to the Veil Jumper camp, but...
But what?
See that shimmer? That's a veil bubble. It's separating us from the rest of the real world, so to speak. You can only pass through it one way. Once you're in, you can't get out.
Strife and Irulan said you're their best veil jumper. Hope that means you've got an idea.
Maybe. A bubble like that? There has to be something at the center that's generating it. Something powerful. If we can find it and remove it safely, I mean, the bubble itself should collapse.
And then we're back in reality?
I really, really hope so.
Well then, let's get going.
Okay. We're going to take a quick pause here. Whoa. I thought we were crashing there for a second. I'm going to take a break, possibly grab a snack, freshen up a drink. I will be right back. I'm back. It's chilly. Green pie, got a cup of cheese stick, got a freshened up drink. You're in pretty good shape now.
I've been trying to get to the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
We've handled our share of demons. A few dozen more shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact to protect it from threats.
Threats like us, I'm guessing.
That was the path I was supposed to take. Ooh. No, I think I'm going to turn things down a little bit. Let's turn this. Keep the ray tracing. A real quest. What's the point of having an RTX card if we don't use the ray tracing, right? back down. Put the PRB screen up one more time. I'm going to restart the game. That is a significantly better frame rate. Holy crap. Did not expect that much improvement. Double the frame rate.
To the artifact at the center of the bubble, but these magical constructs keep getting in the way.
We've handled our share of demons. A few dozen more shouldn't be a problem.
Spirits, not demons. They're animating those suits of armor. The armor's attuned to the artifact to protect it from threats.
Threats like us, I'm guessing.
Let's see if there's anything tough on it.
Is that water just swirling into the air?
We call that kind the whirlpool. The anomaly, I mean. Never seen one this size, though.
barely legible note. Construct broke my leg. Faradan took a blade to the gut. We can hear them above us on the bridge. Once they leave, we'll make a break for it. They can't wait for us forever, right? Back to work.
Demon! Right where we need to go.
Then let's deal with them.
Shit. My God.
Here we go. So what is this artifact we're looking for exactly?
I have a couple of theories, but nothing definite. We might find some clues in the ruins, though.
I don't usually see elven ruins that haven't been picked up. Over.
Not many people come this far into Arlathan. Just veil jumpers, mostly.
And people trying to save the world, apparently.
Else in here? Sound greedy, but gimme all the stuffs.
What was this place?
Could have been a temple, could have been where they stored food. But judging by the sentinels, it's probably something important. It almost feels like an armory, or something like that.
What's an armory doing this far out?
Warlords. Ancient elves had a lot of them.
Wow, I've never seen anything like this.
Wait, is this? No, it can't be. Not here.
Can't be what?
We have to get over there. The artifact we're looking for must be inside.
Let's get to it.
Are we just supposed to jump across?
Oh, no, we can make a bridge. There should be a power crystal somewhere nearby.
Got it.
Bring it over here and slot it in.
And there we go. Easy. Huh. That's a great trick.
A resonance amplifier. It's drawing magic from the ring temple to this area. I need to shut it down before we can go up the path. But doing that will attract anything nasty that's hanging around.
We're ready.
See up ahead? Magical barriers. In between those arches, blocking the way forward. We need to find whatever's making them.
E to dodge.
Let's go get him. Coming at range.
Oh, what?
That's the last of the magic energy. Path should be clear ahead.
B, then XY. Use your speed to unleash power attack. Continue on. Need it, but I saw this coming up, so.
I wonder how they died.
Even mages have...
Weather Stain Note. Found the usurper's archive spirit. It is not the Dreadwolf's creation, as we surmise, but another's. you can guess worse. Removing it could be risky, but leaving it is equally so. Await your orders, Lord Elgarnon. Captain Narnal. Narl?
Trouble with the artifacts here. They expect them to work like, you know, normal magic. But they're different. The magic's more alive somehow. Another sentinel construct. We'll have to take it down. Easy enough. But watch out. Whenever you see one, there's more nearby. Seeing these kinds of ruins never gets old.
Can anything here tell us what that artifact is?
I have a theory, but we're miles away from where that artifact should be.
Here.
It means I was right.
Right about what?
Where we are. It's an armory. And I think I know what the artifact is. Watch your back!
Too bad in that fight.
So what kind of artifact shows up in an armory? A weapon?
An archive spirit.
What?
A creature of the Fade, bound to a crystal. Our ancestors used them to store knowledge and to help them dream.
Ew. Darkspawn.
Mythalinast. Darkspawn. Darkspawn. Here. I never would have believed it. Until today.
Another one of those resonance amplifiers.
Get ready. Once I shut it down, the path ahead will remain blocked until the magic dissipates.
We've got your back.
Here we go. to Arlington Forest before. As far as I know, it's never happened.
If the gods are blighted, like Solus claims, maybe they're communicating with the Darkspawn somehow. Directing them?
You saw those Darkspawn, though? Something was different about them.
And we'll stop them. Once we get out of this bubble.
Right. Let's get to that central temple.
That's all I wanted to do.
The wall looks weak here. I bet we could break it somehow. More Darkspawn, right where you broke that wall.
Good. Pretty close to as far as I've gotten in this game so far.
And another resonance amplifier.
Should be the last one, I hope.
Me too.
Oh, that was stupid. Ah!
We're close. I can feel it.
Wasted a potion at the beginning of that, hitting the wrong button.
Have you noticed something about the blight? Where it is, I mean? It's almost like it's feeding off the elven magic. If that building's what I think it is, then the alignment means we're here. This is it. This is where it was kept.
Where what was kept?
The Archive Spirit, or as the ancient elves called it, the Nodus Derthalin. It means the inevitability of knowledge.
What does that mean?
I don't know, actually. The notes were never very clear on that. I plan to find out.
More constructs ahead.
The inner sanctum. It's closer. Looks like this door is going to need a second power crystal.
Then let's go find one.
Shield upgrade. There.
Has to be another one of those power crystals around here somewhere. Another ballista. I bet we could use it to break through that wall.
More? Aha. You there. Put you there.
We did it. All that's left is the Nodus Derthalin. I have so many questions for it.
How do you ask it questions?
It's an archive spirit. You'll see.
Big weapon again. Where it came from. Came up, we saw the chest. Got it.
Okay, here it is. The Nodus Derthalin.
So we take it and we're good, right? We can head back.
Oh, I wish. No, it's a lot trickier than that.
Right. Because darkspawn, demons, and animated suits of armor aren't tricky enough.
What do you mean by tricky exactly?
What's tricky about it?
If I remove the artifact the way I'd usually do it, it'll explode and take out half of Arlathan with it. Good news is, I think I can shunt the energy somewhere else. Okay, here we go. The way the magic is pulsing, I've never seen this before. It's almost like it's breathing.
Oh boy. We're gonna pause for a second before we fight this and finish the cigarette. I gotta say, so far I have not gotten to this fight yet. I'm like just before this fight on my original save. So from this point on is all going to be new to me on the game. I gotta say, the graphics are absolutely beautiful. Seems to be running pretty good on, there's that upper mid-range GPU. Based on the tiers that NVIDIA has launched the past couple of years, the past couple generations. 4070 Super seems to be handling it really well. Does great on Ultra 1440p when I'm not streaming. Had a little bit of a dip there while streaming that made me decide to turn it down to high, but it still looks absolutely beautiful. I can't really tell the difference. The story is intriguing so far. It's definitely got me hooked in, wanting to know what's going to happen next. I gotta say though, it hits the system resources hard. This is the first game to really make me feel like the 240 mil AIO really is not enough. The 800X 3D is really, really stretching its legs on this game. It's nuts. Ow! Hello, knock on door. Hello, knock on door.
Hey,
What's up, Spencer?
I have a cape. Wasn't expecting to fight an ogre today.
Are you a superhero?
Again, I also didn't expect to learn that my gods are rampaging around and trying to end the
You
world.
can see us.
Uh-huh.
Just one of those days.
With this little space.
Yep.
Okay.
Nice table.
Let's
Thank you.
see. Okay.
You just want to show me your cape? You want?
There we go.
Absolutely.
No. That's good. I think.
Did 100%.
Now it's been on charge, so.
What does that crystal do?
Keeps the
Bye. Have your time.
focuses the ambient magical energy. That's why these things still work thousands of years later. Oh, no, you don't.
We don't need to keep tracking everything. It's playing just fine.
Sulanan, Vir Sulevanan, and Asal Dirthara.
Well then.
I am the Nadas Dirthara.
Right. I have questions.
I am the Nadas Dirthara. What do you...
So that's the Nardis Dathalan.
It was, or is, I mean. Crystal's broken though, needs fixing. It's kinda my thing, fixing magical stuff. Strife and Irulan will want to know about this. And the Blight, and the Darkspawn. Let me know when you're ready to head to the Veil Jumper camp.
You here? Fill up the core first, and then we'll figure out the rest from there.
Ready to go?
Right. Let's get moving.
Come on. I'll show you the way to the Veil Jumper camp.
11 wounded, 16 on bed rest, and some of our most experienced fighters are still missing.
We're running out of veil jumpers. Whatever's going on out there, it's scary.
Jahel and Milva never reported back from Demeter's Crossing.
There are 100 people living in that village, or near enough. You're back, and you're alive. Good.
Sounds like things have gotten a lot worse since we left.
Darkspawn. They're showing up all over Arlathan, attacking anyone in their path.
We've evacuated 3 daily settlements already.
We ran into Darkspawn too.
But Dalish.
Near the Nodus Dirthalan.
Wait, you found the Nodus Dirthalan? The archive spirit? We could ask it about the gods. Figure out their next move.
If it weren't broken, maybe. But we're not getting anything out of it anytime soon.
Meanwhile, bell jumpers are disappearing. Something out there took them.
I know. But maybe, if we find them...
We find the gods. Or at least some sign of where they might be.
But Arlathan Forest is huge. Where do we even begin to look for them?
Demeter's Crossing.
What?
Irulan and Strife. When we came in, you said you'd lost contact with Demeter's Crossing. We could go check it out. The 3 of us, I mean.
4. I'm coming with you.
Nev, you were still shaky, and...
I'm coming, Harding.
I don't know what you're going to find there, Rook. Likely nothing good. But you'd be saving people, and it might get you on the trail of the gods.
Demeter's Crossing's on the far side of the lake. There's a small boat at the docks. It'll take you there. Watch your back out there. And good luck.
King's help, Balara disabled the artifact and freed them from the Veil Bubble. She also uncovered an ancient repository of Elven knowledge, the Nodus Dirthalan. Tends to unlock its secrets. She has joined the team as they search for the escaped Elven gods.
Could we really be at war with
Okay,
our own
we'll
gods?
need a boat to get there. Let's head to the dock.
You know what? This actually, I think, seems like a good spot to up for today. Reached good, solid stopping point. Probably pick this game up again on stream next Sunday. I don't know if we'll do golf with it as well like we did today. I just really felt like playing both games today. Yeah, if anyone's got any suggestions for games on Xbox Game Pass, and I do have the Ultimate subscription, so anything available with Ultimate is accepted, or at least considered. Please, no horror games. I'm not real good with those. But I'm not a huge MMO guy, but I might be willing to listen to suggestions there. If anyone's got any suggestions for Game Pass games or maybe something from a free collection on Steam or something like that, we'll kind of make Sundays a little bit different. We'll still do our cities on Saturday. Midweek, if I do any streaming during the week, it'll be just whatever game I'm feeling like. Could be Dragon Age, could be Back to City, could be Stuck on Cities. Maybe we'll even throw some Minecraft in there again. I haven't played that in a little bit. Other than restocking rockets at my shop. Yeah. Let me know. Feel free to, there should be a link down below on Twitch to join the Discord. I think I've got it in the YouTube subscription as well. But yeah, if you have any suggestions, join my Discord and let me know in there. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.